Hello, friends, and welcome to your favorite program, Money Minutes. Today, I'm not going to be talking about money, but I'm going to be talking about something that gives you peace of mind, which is just as good as having money. So, I want to start out with a book that someone gifted to me long back. I can't tell you, I tried looking it up. I believe the book's name was Room Without a Window, but when I tried looking it up, it doesn't show up. So maybe it's the name was different. Anyhow, I'll keep looking for the book. If I find the name, I will put it in reference. But here's the story that the book um, impressed me about. The story was about a patient in an old age care home. So this rich person, when he retires and gets close to his, finish of life line, he gets admitted to a long-term care home. And because he was rich, he requested to be in the best facility care home and, the best room and everything. However, when he reached the facility care home, they said, you know what, it is the best facility care, but we don't have a bed that you had requested, because he had requested a bed that is next to the window so he could see outside the window and enjoy his day. Anyhow, he gets really, really sad about the fact that he's not getting a room with a window. The nurses take him to his bed, and his bed was right next to the person who had a window bed. And he hated that person. He said to himself, I'm rich, I have lived a rich life, I've got so much money right now, I'm willing to pay. How come I can't have the window bed? So the nurse explains to him and says, you know what, sir, wait a few days, because the person who's laying next to the window may pass away. He's suffering an illness. And, after that, it's your turn to get that window. And the person kind of says, okay, fine, that's fine. But he wasn't happy, but he said, okay. Now, the person laying next to the window was watching his frustration of not being able to get to his bed. So he suggests something, which is kind of fair. He said, you know what, I can't move from my bed, but I can see outside. And what I can do is I can tell you everything that's going out there that I can see through the window. And the person says, initially he gives an attitude and then slowly he says, yeah, that's fine. Let's do that. So first day, he's laying in the second bed, and the first bed, which is close to the window, tells him that, listen, the wind is blowing outside. There are kids playing in the playground. There is beautiful ladies walking with open hair, and it's amazing view outside. The sky is blue. Anything that he could talk about, or he could paint the picture for this person next to him, he did. And he went on doing that all day long. At the end of the day, they kind of build a nice relationship. And for the 3 days that they lived together, this person who was a new guest actually started to enjoy the conversations, and he appreciated the fact that he was being told these stories. But somewhere in his mind, he was waiting for this person by the window to pass on so that he could have his bed. Third or fourth day, the person wakes up and sees that the bed is vacant, nobody is there, it's empty. And he quickly tells the nurse, hey, did this person pass away? And the nurse, with tears in his eyes, said yes. And he says, okay, so can I have the bed? And the nurse says, yes, sir, you'd be moving to the bed today after 12. So 12 p.m. happens, and the person is anxious to move into the new bed. Now, as soon as he moves closer to the window, what he finds is that there is a brick wall outside the window. And he realizes at that point that he just lost a very good friend who was keeping him happy, who was keeping him engaged, who was helping him keep alive and happy. Having said that, You know what? It's a great story. I'm sure you have all heard similar stories. But to me, that story touched my heart so much, so deeply. I must have been, I don't know, 20, 25 years old when I read this book. And I learned two things from the book. One, I'm never going to compare my life to another person. Regardless of what they have, I'm going to be happy with what I have. Second, when I have a good relationship with somebody, I'm going to value it. I'm not going to look for what's next. I'm going to value what I have today. So coming back to our financial planning story, you know, the reason I shared this story with you is because I was meeting with a very nice family, and they came in for a financial plan. We made a financial plan, and it just so happens that one person was in a rush to get to where his other family member is right now. And knowing the other family member, I know how much they would love to be in this family's shoes. So I say, you know what, let me share this thought, let me share this story with my friends on the Money Minutes. Your financial plan is your financial plan. Somebody else's financial plan is their financial plan, their goals, their dreams. They like investing in properties, they like investing in gold, they like investing in the market, they can take the risk. You are not a risk taker, so you take very small amounts, you put them in your savings account and slowly move it into a conservative fund. That's you. Whoever you are, whatever your personality is, that's what should make you happy, and not someone else's. They will retire with their goals and you will retire with your goals. The fact of life is, if we're not enjoying today, most likely we're not going to enjoy tomorrow. So let's focus on today. Let's do the right thing, whether it's physically, financially, emotionally, or socially, and hope for the best. I also had a mentor who used to always tell me, hope for the best and plan for the worst. Thank you. I think enough lecturing for today. For my next video, I'll try and bring you more financial tips that you can use to make your today better. Thanks, everyone. Enjoy your day. And don't forget to subscribe.